Well, here we are, everybody. We are starting a new one-week club, and that is Blackpink. Yes. Now, the truth of the matter is that I have never listened to anything from Blackpink outside of the solo stuff. I've heard Flower, and I've heard Earthquake, and Apatu, obviously, and I think maybe like Pink Venom, but it's been like 3 years. And I'm going to be honest. Here. I am a very honest person. I'm a very open person about being very honest as well. I have not been the biggest fan of Blackpink. But I will say, I am hoping and I am expecting to be proven wrong. I am looking to have my mind changed. Okay, so here we go. We are going to be doing Blackpink, and yes, there will be a live version. It's before we start again. Inkigayo, Knet, and people, anything that's not Mnet blocks. KBS, that's what it is. Anything that's not Mnet gets blocked on my channel. So, if you are a new Blink here, please be patient. If and when I do some lives, it's usually going to have to be on Mnet or on the Patreon. I don't charge for my Patreon. I don't think that that's fair. But I'm going to give Blackpink the benefit of the doubt. And we're going to be doing, first and foremost, Boombayah, the music video. Okay? So here we go.
Blackpink in your area. Blackpink in your area. Being a bad girl, I know I am. And I'm so hot, I need a fan. I don't want a boy, I need a man. Click, clack, bada bing, bada boom. 문을 박차면 모두 날 바라봄. 굳이 애써 노력 안 해도 모든 남자들의 고피가 팡팡팡. 팡팡, 바라바라, 팡팡팡. 지금 날 위해 축배를 짠짠짠. 내 손에 바라 폴라 해니 네가 말로만 듣던 걔가 나야, 제니.
Yo, that's okay.
Boombayah. Yeah, yeah, Boombayah. Yeah, yeah, Boombayah. Yeah, yeah. Boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba. Oppa. Yeah, yeah. 이제 달려야지 뭘 어떡해 난 철없어 겁없어 man Middle finger up F you pay me 90s baby I pump up the jam 달려봐 오빠야 Lambo 오늘은 너와 나 젊으면 gamble 감히 난 막지마 혹시나 누가 날 막아도 I'ma go brrr Rambo 네 손이 내 허리를 감싸고도 Front to my back 내 몸매는 특별해 네 눈빛은 I know you wanna touch Like touch
Okay.
Boombayah. Yeah, Boombayah. Yeah, Boombayah. Yeah.
That's weird. Okay. Yo. Okay. This is their debut song. Wow. There's a few things here that I think is actually worth... I shouldn't say that. Okay, there's a few things here that I feel like I really want to talk about, because this is a little bit of a surprise. First, I want to talk about, I think, the overall presentation here. I think I kind of get what's going on already. You know, there is a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy. That's pretty cool.
Boombayah. Yeah, 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 Boombayah. Yeah, 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 Boombayah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Boom.
Very impactful. Very, very cool. I like how that sounds. The second thing that I like is the fact that using a simplistic name or like title for a song, I can kind of see why people would actually find this to be pretty catchy.
Boombayah. Yeah, 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 Boombayah. Yeah, 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 Boombayah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's a little weird, I'm not gonna lie, but that's okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I kind of like, okay, visually speaking, pretty cool. I actually really like this. This is definitely, I'm always, like I said, I'm always mention other groups as well, so this is gonna be a thing. I can kind of see, okay, when we did 21, their version of Girl Crush was very high fashion, urban kind of feel, you know, a lot of really pointy shoulders, crazy mohawk hair, very extreme makeup. This is definitely more, I would say, refined, if that makes sense, more toned down, some leathers, fishnets, you know, and obviously they have their colors going on, black and pink, and obviously I guess some white, but, you know, in a sense, I think that was actually a smart move, because you can kind of still get the same impact of Girl Crush concept with the more refined, and maybe, I feel like that at this point, maybe K-pop had been just starting to kind of get away from the crazy hair and outfits, if that makes sense. This definitely feels like Girl Crush. I think it just, you know, more refined. More refined. That's actually really cool. That's a very smart little choreography, like that little piece right there. It's something that I think would actually be very catchy for people who are wanting to get into it. They could do that. If you don't know, I'm always kind of more for simplistic stuff. To me, I find it to be a lot more realistic when people aren't doing 100 backflips and yet they sound like that they're not doing anything to like strain while singing. It's like, okay, we know you're lip syncing if you're doing 500 backflips during the chorus, you know. If you're doing simplistic stuff, it's easier to do it on stage.
이제 달려야지 뭘 어떡해 난 철없어 겁 없어 man Middle finger up, F you pay me 90s baby I pump up the jam 달려봐 달려봐 오빠
That's sleek. That was sleek.
감이나 막지 마 혹시나 누가 날 막아도 I'ma go brrr, Rambo.
I like this vocal here too. That's actually kind of cool. I think that it just kind of gives it a nice offset. The whole song, because it's so high intense, creates a lot of tension and causes you to want to move. That's part of the reason. But this right here, this is a good way to release that, to kind of give you some reprieve and then go right back into the energy. And that happened throughout the song, so cool.
Rambo.
That's cool. No, I like that. That's pretty good. As a debut song, I think that is a very strong entry for a first debut. That's pretty good. I mean, it's even mixed really well. I don't think that there's really much to really, say. I think that this is actually really good. Debut songs are always a little bit tricky because you just never know the impact that it's going to cause. And honestly, it's a good debut song. I think it's one of the better ones. I really like that. I think it's just really cool. But anyway, that's just me. Let me know what y'all think about this. We'll talk to you later. Dulce pariculum. We'll see you in the next video.